Hello, everyone, and welcome to this little vloggy type thing I'm doing about DieKEA. So, if you didn't know, I've done a roleplay session on JP's roleplay show called DieKEA. It's IKEA, but play on words. So it's like you roll die, or it can refer to death. It's one of those double entendre type things. I don't know if that's the actual meaning of the word, but I think it is. So I'm gonna go through and show you the amazing notes and just everything that I wrote down to prepare myself for this DieKEA roleplay. So I've always been really into just like world building and fantasy stuff and all that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go all out with this little DieKEA thing, and I just made the outside of it. Here's the drawing I did of the outside. So I'm like, the A fell off. I got the tentacle garbage can there. We got the kids play area, the first floor, second floor. I didn't really end up doing any of that. I guess I kind of used the first part, but now there we go. Here we get to the good stuff. All right, so what happened was they went into this part, right, and it was like the kids area, and you got like all the fake plastic trees. You got a little tent. That is an elephant trapped in a trap. As you can see, I got little notes all over. There's the trees. There's the red ball pit with the ladybug in it. There's some treasure. There's a tripwire. And then I got the hunter. I drew a little hunter guy. He's hunched over. Why'd I write good smell? Oh, he has good smell. I'm not. It's like, why does he smell good? All right, that makes more sense. So I drew this area up. I was like, you know what? It looks pretty good. Obviously, this is on par with, my Microsoft Paint drawings. But you know what? You gotta just go with the flow. So flow? No. So over here is the next room they went into. So they went in like here, and it's like, and then they hit this part, which was the little like Owen's house, and it was all built up out of furniture. I didn't actually draw the furniture that well, but I was like, I know it's there, and I put traps all around it. There was a part where Jesse ran into a goblin, kind of like right here. I made that up. I improv that on the spot because I was like, I feel like this room needs something else aside from just this guy's house. I had an employee break room that was supposed to be opened with a key, but I never actually used that. And then I was gonna just put the goblin he ran into behind here, but I was like, what if he starts here and then he goes here? So I did that instead. And then I was gonna put traps, or not traps, like items in all these rooms, but I ended up just making it so the goblin ran into there and then dropped the items in the rooms. And then I kind of improv'd the other guy he ran into carrying another goblin who's his brother. So a lot of it is just like improv stuff. Then up here's Owen. I was gonna make it so he can't talk, but I ended up making it so Candleman couldn't talk instead. Next part, that was this. This was the room with water in it. I was gonna have like stuff, like pillows and tables, or not tables, beds floating around everywhere, and the stuffed sharks like swimming around trying to attack them. They got like air ducts. I was gonna have tentacle goblins in the air ducts, but then I didn't. Lights flickering. I put like the downed wire right here. That's a downed wire if you can't tell. And over here's the chef area. So we got there's the chef guy I drew. His tentacle arm and meatball gravy. What did I put up here? Yeah, that was kind of like me trying to design the place, but it didn't look that great. Let's see. There's where the names I was gonna make him, but I ended up choosing Court the Bueller or whatever it is. And he has to cook food for the dinosaur, and I was like, oh yeah, that'd be a funny thing. Like the dinosaur doesn't even want the food, so I did that. And that was just food everywhere. Oh, yeah, and then I wrote down Sam has 4 mutations in the thing. So you got 4 mutations. Next page, we got some good stuff. There's Candleman. If you were wondering what Candleman looked like, that's him. Right there, that's the Candleman. Let's get a zoom in. You can really see the ink on him. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Fun fact, my drawing has not changed very much. from when I was like probably 7 years old. Like, you can look at all my old drawings and stuff. I actually made a little video about it, and you can see my drawings are exactly the same. So this was like the art room, painting stuff. Candle Man, smells like apples, leads you to the dark room. And here's the dinosaur. I based him off of the IKEA dinosaur that some like kid drew. Like it was just some weird drawing a kid drew, and they made it into a plushie there. So I was like, that looks great. And he's got everything orderly. And he wants you to help build the bookshelf. And then we get to the final place, which is the basement. His body's there, and the elevator shaft. And here's King Meatball. He kind of looks like Kirby. King Meatball, you eating my children. Cafeteria, there's all the meatball men sitting there that all have their little like forks. And this was just my little like go-to thing of like, here are rooms I haven't used yet. And here's like some NPCs that I could use. So I was like looking through and I was like, let's see, old man, hot dog. I was gonna do like a golem type creature that tells riddles. A guy that repeats a phrase, the truth. We didn't use three-chin frogman or pig, sadly. I did use telepathic carrot, and I did use super fast chicken tender. So it did prove to be pretty well. And I threw some traps in here that I didn't end up using. Teleporting door, deadly corridor, talking wall, clone room, redirect bounce back. Oh. And that's it. So that's these are all my IKEA notes. The little like DieKEA world I built. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't see it yet, I'll put the link in the description so you go check it out. And yeah, I just wanted to show everybody what I actually wrote in my notebook, so you could see into my mind somewhat. Okay? Okay. See ya.